Alabama Motorcycle Permit Practice Test 3.
Question 1. Can a motorcycle ride in a HOV lane?
Yes, at all times. Only if carrying a passenger. During designated time periods only. Yes, if riding with another motorcycle.
Answer.
Yes, at all times.
Question 2. Both brakes on your motorcycle should be used
When swerving. Every time you stop. In emergency situations. For normal stops only.
Answer.
Every time you stop.
Question 3. Distances are harder to judge at night. You should
Increase your following distance. Increase your speed. Drive only in rural roads. Avoiding riding at night.
Answer.
Increase your following distance.
Question 4. When pulling off to the side of the road, you must check to see
that it is a well-lit area. That it is a designated area. That your brakes are working. That the surface is firm enough to ride on.
Answer.
That the surface is firm enough to ride on.
Question 5. The best way to cross unavoidable obstacles on the road is to
put your feet down for support. Cross them at a 90-degree angle. Walk your motorcycle across them. Cross them at a 45-degree angle.
Answer.
Cross them at a 90-degree angle.
Question 6. The safest way to cross an obstacle is at a degree angle.
45. 100. 90. 20.
Answer.
90.
Question 7. It can be dangerous to ride alongside cars because
you may be riding in their blind spot. You will be distracted by what is happening in the vehicle. It makes it more difficult to operate your motorcycle. Your visibility will be reduced.
Answer.
You may be riding in their blind spot.
Question 8. If an object suddenly appears in your way of riding, you should to avoid a crash.
Apply front brake gently. Lean your motorcycle. Swerve around the object. Swerve and apply brakes.
Answer.
Swerve around the object.
Question 9. You can be charged with riding while under the influence of alcohol if
you have consumed at least 2 beers. UBAC is 0.08% or above. You are seen exiting a drinking establishment. You have consumed any amount of alcohol.
Answer.
UBAC is 0.08% or above.
Question 10. When riding in a group, you can help ensure the group stays together by
placing the beginner at the front. Riding single file. Checking your mirrors frequently. Riding in pairs.
Answer.
Checking your mirrors frequently.
Question 11. It is important to maintain a space cushion behind the vehicle in front of you.
Unless you're stopped. In periods of heavy traffic. At all times. When riding through school zones.
Answer.
At all times.
Question 12. When riding in a group, group members should communicate by
Riding in pairs. Making eye contact. Using hand signals. Changing lane positions.
Answer.
Using hand signals.
Question 13. If you brake hard on a straightaway and your rear wheel locks,
Release all brakes and coast to a stop. Release the brake and only use the front brake. Pull the kill engine switch. Keep the rear wheel locked until stopped.
Answer.
Keep the rear wheel locked until stopped.
Question 14. When riding in a group, you should never
Ride single file. Pair up. Put a beginner near the front. Pass vehicles in front of you.
Answer.
Pair up.
Question 15. When a passenger is riding with you, they should
Also have their motorcycle license. Wear a motorcycle lap belt. Lean as you lean. Lean back to balance the motorcycle.
Answer.
Lean as you lean.
Question 16. Motorcycle cargo should not be secured with
Rope. Saddlebags. Tank bags. Elastic cords.
Answer.
Rope.
Question 17. To help absorb the shock of riding over large obstacles, you should
Apply the front brake. Increase the throttle. Pull in the clutch. Lift yourself, slide off the seat.
Answer.
Lift yourself, slide off the seat.
Question 18. If you are convicted of riding under the influence of alcohol or drugs, you will be fined and ordered
The mandatory public service. The mandatory training. The mandatory license suspension. 2-year imprisonment.
Answer.
The mandatory license suspension.
Question 19. How can you stabilize the motorcycle in slow, tight turns?
Remain straight while leaning the motorcycle. Lean forward as much as possible. Accelerate or maintain speed. Lean with the motorcycle.
Answer.
Remain straight while leaning the motorcycle.
Question 20. The best protection against flying objects while riding is
Sunglasses. Face protection. Goggles. Headlights.
Answer.
Face protection.
Question 21. A front wheel skid can result from
The front wheel locking. The rear wheel locking. Turning too quickly. Only using the rear brake.
Answer.
The front wheel locking.
Question 22. If your motorcycle begins to wobble, the best way to stop it is to
accelerate out of the wobble. Close the throttle gradually. Apply the front brake. Apply the rear brake.
Answer.
Close the throttle gradually.
Question 23. If there are two or more motorcycles riding together, they should ride
in a staggered formation, in pairs, in a V formation, single file.
Answer.
In a staggered formation.
Question 24. What does the right foot pedal control?
The rear brake, the gear shifter, the clutch, the front brake.
Answer.
The rear brake.
Question 25. Crossing an obstacle is the safest
At a 90-degree angle, with your feet skimming the ground, while keeping your elbows locked, while maintaining your speed.
Answer.
At a 90-degree angle.
Question 26. In slow turns, how can you help balance the motorcycle?
Lean the opposite direction of the motorcycle. Lean with the motorcycle. Keep your body straight. Lean forward.
Answer.
Keep your body straight.
Question 27. While driving in the city and looking ahead for hazards, you should be checking at least ahead
1 block, 1/2 block, 3 blocks, 2 blocks.
Answer.
1/2 block.
Question 28. If approaching a blind intersection with the stop line, where should you stop?
At the stop line only. Pass the stop line, where you can see clearly. At the stop line first, then further to help see. On the stop line.
Answer.
At the stop line first, then further to help see.
Question 29. The staggered formation is the best choice when
there is an emergency situation. Riding in a group. Riding around curves. Parking parallel to the curb.
Answer.
Riding in a group.
Question 30. Which of the following should be avoided when carrying cargo?
Secure cargo with elastic cords. Fill saddlebags evenly. Fasten excess cargo to the sissy bar. Secure cargo as low as possible.
Answer.
Fasten excess cargo to the sissy bar.
Question 31. You should start the motorcycle with
Your right wrist flat. Your right wrist low. Your elbows locked. Your hands above your elbows.
Answer.
Your right wrist flat.
Question 32. While gripping the handlebars, your arms should be positioned
anywhere on the handle grips, so they are slightly bent, with elbows at 90 degrees, with elbows locked.
Answer.
So they are slightly bent.
Question 33. When at an intersection, you must especially watch for
people trying to share your lane, cars turning left in front of you, irregular traffic signals, rows of parked cars.
Answer.
Cars turning left in front of you.
Question 34. Which lane positions are safest for motorcycles?
The safest position will depend on the surroundings. The left and right position are safest. The center position is always the safest option. The left position only.
Answer.
The safest position will depend on the surroundings.
Question 35. You should cover the clutch and brake whenever you want to.
Alert others of your actions. Reduce your reaction time. Change to another lane. Slow down.
Answer.
Reduce your reaction time.
Question 36. What is the best path through a curve?
Close to the center line. The center of the road. It is different for each curve. Close to the edge of the road.
Answer.
It is different for each curve.
Question 37. When it comes to tinted eye protection, it
is mandatory for drivers only. Is mandatory during the day. Should not be worn at night. Should be worn at all times.
Answer.
Should not be worn at night.
Question 38. If your front tire fails while riding, you should ease off the throttle and
use the front brake and move to the side of the road. Use both brakes and stop on the shoulder of the road. Pull the kill engine switch and roll to a stop. Use the rear brake and move to the side of the road.
Answer.
Use the rear brake and move to the side of the road.
Question 39. When you park, which wheel should be touching the curb?
The rear. No wheels should be touching the front. Both wheels.
Answer.
The rear.
Question 40. Which lane position should you ride in when passing parked cars?
The center. The right. The right or center. The left.
Answer.
The left.
Question 41. What causes a motorcycle engine to lug?
Leaning while turning. Shifting into a lower gear too soon. Carrying cargo on the sissy bar. Shifting to a higher gear too soon.
Answer.
Shifting to a higher gear too soon.
Question 42. To avoid lurching while downshifting, what should you do?
Brake while shifting. Never shift below second gear. Make sure the motorcycle is traveling slow enough for the gear. Only downshift if you are an experienced rider.
Answer.
Make sure the motorcycle is traveling slow enough for the gear.
Question 43. Motorcycles are especially in danger when being passed by large vehicles because
large vehicles cannot accelerate as fast as motorcycles. Large blasts of wind can affect your control. Large vehicles tend to swerve into your lane. Their drivers are often tired from working long hours.
Answer.
Large blasts of wind can affect your control.
Question 44. The best lane position to avoid lane sharing by others is the lane position.
Left. Center. Right. Right or center.
Answer.
Center.
Question 45. The best protection from other vehicles is
Maintaining a space cushion. Choosing the right helmet. Wearing protective clothing. Using your high beam.
Answer.
Maintaining a space cushion.
Question 46. When will other vehicles try to share your lane?
At night time. When you are moving into an exit lane. When riding through school zones. On railroads.
Answer.
When you are moving into an exit lane.
Question 47. Where is the engine cut-off switch located?
Near the left hand grip. Near the right hand grip. Near the left foot pedal. Near the right foot pedal.
Answer.
Near the right hand grip.
Question 48. If you are going to use an unfamiliar motorcycle, you must. Before you start riding.
Wear dark colored clothes and helmet. Make all the checks and get familiar with the controls. Add more accessories for safety. Allow another passenger to sit behind your back.
Answer.
Make all the checks and get familiar with the controls.
Question 49. Alcohol affects the body in many different ways, but the first effect is here.
Reaction. Balance. Judgment. Vision.
Answer.
Judgment.
Question 50. Intersections are especially dangerous to motorcycles because
other vehicles often did not see you approaching. Motorcycles are not permitted to cross intersections. They are slower than other vehicles. They do not have to obey traffic lights.
Answer.
Other vehicles often did not see you approaching. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.